Fall Crandon is the biggest short course race in the world. 45, 60,000 people come out here, enjoy it. The racing is insane, the track is beautiful, and it's Fall Crandon.
It's just an awesome happening. It's just crazy racing.
Man, Fall Crandon is just absolute insane, fun time. Love to come back here.
Epic, life-changing, legendary.
Crandon, in a few words, I would say it's the OG off-road community. It's really where off-road started, I would say, for short course. I would say the beginning of short course.
I would say freaking awesome, all the way.
The Super Bowl of off-road racing.
Crazy, fun, fast, dirty beer.
Insanity, capacity, love, racing. It's a place of short words, but dude, a lot of heart, a lot of love. Crandon is the shit.
Crazy, usually rainy, and group therapy. If you guys don't know what group therapy is, it's where you go to meet some friends and you talk about your problems over some adult beverages. Okay, rip some sleeves off too, pour some shots. I mean, I've seen that. Okay, Sleeveless Sundays, that's another one.
Chaos.
Let's say Crandon is the Coca-Cola of off-road racing.
That's too political.
Can you elaborate?
It's too political.
Can you elaborate on that?
It's just you can't take Crandon away.
It's total tits.
You can't say tits on TV.
You did say tits.
You can't say tits on TV. The world championships and the cup race and
the culture. Crandon Labor Day weekend's a culture all in its own. You come 3 days, it's its own culture. It's chaos and crowds and just what?
In a few words?
Yeah, like a few sentences even.
Oh, I was just gonna say badass. That's one word.
Badass is 2 words.
It is. Yeah, you're right. Fall Crandon, biggest short course race of the year. It's a long drive for us from out west, but well worth the drive.
Labor Day weekend is a special time in America and marks the end of summer and the inevitable coming of fall. The last good weekend to spend time with family and friends. That last chance to have a cookout before putting the grill away for winter. For the small town of Crandon, Wisconsin, Labor Day weekend has a whole other meaning.
Looks like he pushed the clutch and kept it running.
On Labor Day weekend, Crandon, Wisconsin plays host to the largest short course off-road race in the world. This small town of 1,900 people explodes to upwards of 50,000 people in one single weekend. The Labor Day weekend off-road races is in its 49th year, an incredible accomplishment for any sort of racing, let alone in a small town in northern Wisconsin. From where it started to where it is now is an inconceivable thought. The idea stemmed from the Mexican 1000, or better now known as the Baja 1000. Crandon JC's United States Junior Chamber were inspired by this race and wanted to create one of their own. And so they did. On September 6, 1970, the Brush Run 101 was created, the Baja of the Northwoods. Over 50 vehicles entered the race, ranging from dune buggies, modified sedans, trucks, and motorcycles. Only 19 vehicles finished the race, and the winners of the inaugural Brush Run 101, Wally Shaw and Jim Zabella of Chicago, Illinois. A long way to come to win a race. 49 years later, racers from Chicago isn't that far at all, considering racers come from all over the world now to participate in the event. And yet, it's still a relatively unknown race. Participants include off-road legends Walker Evans, Ivan the Ironman Stewart, and the Herbst family. NASCAR drivers Jimmy Johnson, Robbie Gordon.
Crandon is off-road racing or closed course racing, Baja 1000. I'm excited to be able to do it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
and Brendan Gong. Motocross legends like Jeremy McGrath and Ricky Johnson have also raced at Crandon. The race has gotten its fair share of TV time, being live broadcasted on ABC and currently being a part of the Red Bull Signature Series, but it still lacks the awareness it deserves.
Continues with the Torque Off-Road Championship Series.
Fall Crandon, as it is now referred to, means so much to so many people.
I think overall just the people make Crandon so special. I mean, if you've ever been to a race before, especially Fall Crandon, and then you see 40,000 people out there all looking at turn 1 coming down, I mean, that's exactly what Crandon's all about. So if you've never been here, I would come here, and usually we have a theme. What's the theme this weekend?
Superhero.
Yes! Okay, I will be back with my superhero costume.
Crandon is a happening. Everybody camps here. There's 45,000 people, and not all of them see the race, but they're all having a good time one way or the other, and they're all big race fans. So it's just wild. And I mean, I've been fortunate enough to be able to do this for about 25 years now.
Crandon, dude, it's the family environment. It's this behind me. It's the parade, the race cars, the history. I've been here since I was 5 years old, and we're still here winning trophies with my dad and then with us. So it's family, dude. Crandon's insane.
I think what makes Crandon so special is just the people, the excitement, the crowd. It just really livens us up and makes us want to push that much harder. So the best racing goes down here at Crandon.
You get all the West Coast people coming out. That's what I like. I mean, look at it. I mean, here's the biggest show on earth here in this little bitty town of what, 2,000 people? I mean, we're a population of a city right now, so I mean, what more can we say? Freaking 1 weekend out of the year, we're be someone different.
The people are what makes Crandon so special. I mean, to literally be at the race in kind of the middle of nowhere and have 50,000 people come it's so rad. I love the small town vibe of it, and all the people are so awesome. It's cool to go to a race and have someone thank you for coming.
You showed up in a limo.
We did show up in a limo. Luckily, we only had one DNF. We did a burnout in a gas station parking lot in Wisconsin, just down the road, and blew the radiator line off it. So it's at the dealership getting prepped and make it back home to California.
The history and the people that live here.
How long have you been going?
All my life. I haven't missed one except last spring.
So 1970, you've been going.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Crandon is special due to the excitement of off-road. People live for it. It's once a year deal that everyone, I mean, they let schools out basically as just like a national holiday here. So everyone looks forward to this one event. So it's got a huge vibe in the Midwest here. I mean, I'm from San Diego. It's bringing people from all around the world to race. And I had to bring my daughter to be part of it before she heads off to NASCAR. And I think it's just something you have to experience at least once in your life for sure.
Crandon, this is the heritage, man. This is where it all started, and it's still growing. Every single year you come here, it just gets bigger and bigger. They got Jurassic Park, they got racing, you got camping. You can come here and see it all.
I think it's just the heritage of it. It's 49 years, going to be the 50th next year, and just been around so many years, and just the footprint it's put for off-road racing.
Let's just look at it. I mean, look at you go and you look at the lawn and you see just thousands and thousands of people that really get into racing. Families, this guy's been coming out here for years. Now we're probably, what, third generations coming out here? So it's a family atmosphere, but everyone's here to have a good time. Just, you know, watch the racing, obviously, but it's more than that. It's an event. You know, it's not like the West Coast guys. Yeah, let's start picking on the West Coast guys. They have racing, but it's not fun like this. And this is a happy. This is why you come out here. It's a vacation. It's a big long weekend, and it's just really cool. I mean, these guys are flying. You see this track; it's holding up really good. Coming out of turn 1 up there, you kidding me? 18, 15, 12 cars flying. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that short course, than that turn right there.
Working for Vision Wheel. What keeps you guys in the sport, and what keeps you coming out here?
Obviously, look at all the people. I mean, we need to grow our brand. We want to grow our brand in off-road. and it works well for us. These customers out here very well accepting of our product, and that's why we sponsored Keegan. 2 years ago we didn't have an athlete out here. Just ran into Keegan at SEMA show in Vegas the year before. Start up a conversation. It's like, yeah, we'd like to be on your car. I want to sponsor you, help you out. That's one of the biggest reasons why we come out here, is to support him. Great team, great family. Having twins, Basil, it's really cool. So, that's one of the biggest things. We feel growing the brand out here with these customers and these people, it goes well with our corporate structure, our climate, what we like to do. That's the biggest thing.
This is the pinnacle of off-road racing. It's a passion for me, but for you guys, it's a whole different story. Like, without off-road racing, you guys wouldn't be together.
Nope, not at all.
right, yeah.
Yeah, we met over the forum during the core days, and he realized that I was cute. That was it. That's all I know.
Well, it's what
My
brought
life.
us together. So it's came back here in 2006 with my brother, and heard a lot of people talk about it. Boing.
You can't do that on TV. No, truly, that's all I know. We grew up racing. Come Labor Day weekend, this is where you want to be. That's it. That's what I love.
The Fall Crandon races are special, but it takes a special group of people to manufacture such an event. Those special people are the track and event workers. Everyone from the flagman to the food servers. Without them, this event would never happen. What makes them so special? Every single one is a volunteer. Yup, you heard me right. These people, this community of Crandon, volunteer their time to make sure this event happens every year.
Are you saying Fall Crandon?
Yeah, what makes Fall Crandon so special?
Okay, that's why I was a little confused at first. This is it. This is the mecca of motorsports. You got guys coming from 2,000 miles away from out west to be here. People coming from Tennessee, Florida, Canada, everywhere. This is where everybody converges. Our town of 2,000 grows to 20, 30,000. It's great for the community. Everybody comes together, puts in a ton of time, and it's the best short course racing on earth.
Track workers, they volunteer their time. Why do they do it?
Everybody that you see out here in a green shirt or an orange shirt, they're not paid. They're out here putting in their time. A lot of them are volunteering for organizations, for donations. A lot of guys like me just do it because I love it. This is what I grew up doing. Anything to help keep Crandon going, make everything go smooth. It's a passion.
These people, my hometown community, are something special. They share the same passion, the Crandon off-road races. Words simply cannot describe how much joy this weekend has brought me, so I'll just have to show you what it's like through my eyes as a fan.
Disgusting. Hey, are you wearing this hat down here?
To Crandon?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be wearing that one.
Can I wear that one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Don't bend it though.
The what?
Don't bend the brill of it. I had to work my ass off trying to get it flat again.
Yes, massa.
Alrighty guys, so today I'm heading up north to Crandon. I should have been packing last night, but I just got done with work at noon, and I gotta be out of here in 8 minutes. So I packed all my stuff together, but here's some essentials for when you go to Crandon. You need your vacation shirt. So I got my parrots, and I just crumpled it up in a ball. So Crandon is very unpredictable. I've been there where it's like 90 degrees, and then I've been there where it's been 3 degrees. Got my pants. I've also got my sweatshirt because it can get pretty low. And then I got my costume. Theme this year is superhero. So I'm not the Hamburglar. I am Syndrome. For some other essentials. Sleeveless Sunday shirt. Pick a shirt that you just want torn to shreds on Sunday at Group Therapy. And that's basically about it. Jazz, is there anything else that I'm missing as far as bringing essentials to Crandon?
Got to have a good wardrobe of things because of the unpredictable weather. 2 things that you can't really pack, okay? That you will not find in your bag. A strong liver and a strong mind. Because Crandon will test your gut and test your mind.
Just walked out my front door. Time to go get Mark. 3 doors down.
Housekeeping! Housekeeping, want me fluff your pillow? Oi, prick, let me in! What are you looking at? Are you excited?
No, not at all. Going home. Fuck this. Of course I'm excited. It's Crandon. Woo!
How drunk are you gonna get?
Barry.
Good lord.
Oh, that's the shit I'm packing. This was just laundry from today.
Oh, that's your Punisher vest?
Yes. There's a giant flask. Sneak in through the sapper.
Where are you putting your clothes?
What? Oh, God damn it. It took me a second.
So what are some essentials that you need to pack for Crandon?
Extra underwear. Like, you can never not have enough underwear. But really, weather changes real quick up there. Because, what was it, last year we had 60, nice cool breeze. And the next day it was blazing.
Yeah, it was like
hot.
80.
Yeah, like 80, 85. You gotta have at least a mixture of outfits, whether it's, some nice Daisy Duke cutoffs. Otherwise, you might need some snow pants because it's Crandon. Oh, and then since people are coming from all around the world to see this, you gotta rep where you're from. But I'm not from there. But this is just one of my.
You're bringing your Flint Tropics jersey.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm bringing the Jacket Moon.
What's Sunday night?
That's right. I've got to pick out a Sleeveless Sunday shirt. So I've got this one shirt from Paradise at ABC. It was one of my dad's old shirts, but figured that'd be a nice Sleeveless Sunday shirt.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how we're staying at my parents' house, we got about 5 of us. You got to bring the old trusty futon mattress, and you don't have much room for 5 people in my room, so we got to sleep on the floor. And I feel sorry for the lucky individual who's got to sleep on this. It's got a lot on it.
It's probably gonna be me.
Probably, or Mark.
Think you got room for the memory foam? Or I think that's not needed.
Mark's sleeping on the couch, on the futon mattress anyways, he's fine.
Yeah, you're right, we're good.
Gotta be buckle up. We got the special precious cargo.
No, I really can't begin to tell you how excited I am for this weekend.
I am excited to be an understatement. Because, like I told you before, for the past 2 weeks, I have gotten drunk every night in preparation for this. And I may or may not have partaken in the devil's lettuce, depending on which state I'm
the
currently
devil's
in.
lettuce. The icky of the sticky.
What was it? The stickiest? No, yeah, the ickiest of the sticky.
The ickiest of the sticky, yeah.
And I had dookie on my hand.
I had dookie on my hand.
That's how my day started.
It is just a
Oh, look, there's all Avengers and shit.
Oh, Punisher, there you go.
That's awesome.
And I think the forecast is supposed to be clear skies all weekend.
I think small chance of showers. Small, I think, like Saturday morning.
And it's not supposed to be hot either.
No.
It's going to be wonderful weather. This is perfect race weather. Well, the first time I went, I was wildly unprepared for all the alcohol. And I had a blast. There's 2 times that I ever ask off for the year, and that's for spring run and for fall run for Crandon. And going up there with friends for the theme for the first time, I believe I went up there for, I think it was Inappropriate t-shirt. I think I was really overwhelmed at the amount of people that's up in that small town. Because it's like, it's almost like Sturgis, but like for Wisconsin, where it just blows up and sitting on the hillside. And everyone's just in a great mood. I mean, we're really blessed to have such a big group going up there. And especially since it was my first year, I had a blast just enjoying drinks, sharing stories, having laughs, and then cheering on Keegan at the race. And I mean, every year it's just only gotten better after that. It's just kind of one of those, you're wondering how you're going to top the next one, and then you just blow it out of the fucking water next time you're in.
What makes Crandon so special?
I don't
don't even want to say the races. It's just the people. Because I was born and raised in Greenfield, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee, and everyone up there knows everyone. It's a much more honest group of people up there, and much more welcoming than anything else. Whether that racetrack was up there or not, Crandon would be just as special just because of the people.
What's the difference between watching the races like on YouTube or in a video and actually being there?
What's the difference of like being at a Packer game and watching on TV? You're actually there within the experience, except for, you know, you've got trucks that are 900 horsepower rolling on by while you got a Miller Lite in your hand, enjoying it with your best friend next to you. It also helps when you got, what, 40,000, 50,000 people to your left and to your right, you know, total, that are screaming along with you, just having a great time. Which you're obviously not going to get that at home, you know, when you're live streaming it on your laptop.
Friday afternoon is all about the parade. It's a chance to showcase your floats and to watch the local marching bands. All drivers park their vehicles along Main Street. It gives fans the opportunity to get an up-close view of their vehicles and to get some autographs.
There you go, buddy. Have some fun.
And yeah, some drinks in the afternoon. Drivers will let their kids get in the vehicles. One year we were asked to put a float in the parade, and that was the year that we had the theme of Christmas in Crandon. So I recruited my buddy Josh to help build me a sleigh.
How to build a sleigh 101.
What's it gonna take to build this sleigh?
We're gonna start off with some big old sheets of plywood, and we're gonna do some sort of cutout. And I don't know, we're gonna have to freehand it. It's gonna be fun.
And I also got a call from friends to go out tonight, so hopefully I'm not too hungover.
It starts before it begins.
Yeah. If I'm too hungover, what am I gonna do tomorrow?
Suck it up and cut some fucking wood.
Yeah. Hungover, using machines, using hand tools, power tools.
Some circ saws,
yeah,
jigsaws.
I'll be like,
watch your fingers and
yeah,
toes.
So I'm in a bathroom. I gotta build a float tomorrow. It's 1 a.m. I don't know how that shit's gonna go. I can use power tools tomorrow.
So we're off to a bit of a late start. It's already 11. Beers might have got to me last night and kept me sleeping in later than usual. So Steve's already puking this morning, so we gotta go get some wood and we'll get started on this thing. Got the wood down. Gonna start cutting, start experimenting with power tools. What a better way than getting some summer shandy in our system first. Losing fingers today.
Which restaurant? What do you have in your mouth right now?
I have 5 guys in my mouth.
It's 9:35 on a Friday before the parade, and we're finally all set. Everything's set up, thanks to not those two, mostly this guy. Him for supplying the candy, Mark for existing, makes us all feel better.
What did I do?
Steve for providing monetary value and entertainment,
Team
and
support.
team support,
Team morale.
and shelter, and being 6'5", and then there's
Clint Eastwood.
Oh.
Yep.
Why is he here?
Hey, baby. on, show me the spirit.
If you don't believe, you will not receive.
Believe, man, with spirit. Pray with the enemy. No matter how many cans I break, now break who you sending me.
Now, offer some beverages.
Here we go, baby.
Cheers,
mates.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I hate tequila.
Love it.
That is atrocious. Oh God! Stop filming me, you jackass. That's terrible.
That's just god awful.
This
Hello.
is how I die. This is how.
It's so good. So good.
Make you happy. Spin on this. Spin on this, motherfucker. I don't do it.
Hey, go Tito!
It's one go there, Ryan. Roll it in. Roll it in.
Come on, butt crack! Woo!
So guys, who's trying to make some poor life decisions tonight?
Did you hear about me last weekend?
No.
You say
Saturday?
who's trying or?
Oh!
She was next to Catherine. I was like, oh, I exited that shit so fast.
No.
I know it registered too because they had like 2 rings. I was like, oh shit, he's in the lake. I run him down like, what? I did that.
Couple more.
Got it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure?
It's covered in cloud. Why do you see that? That's he actually got him back right away. Oh, he's
It's the day of the parade, and they're keeping the tradition alive by leading the trucks from the high school to the center of town.
Christ, Mark, you spilled all over your shirt.
Yeah, because some fat ass doesn't know how to walk in front of me.
This fucking guy.
This guy?
No, you.
Okay. All right, guys. What is the deal with the Velcro shoes?
Racing straps, homie.
For what?
Well, sometimes you get all drunk, you can't tie your shoes.
When you wake up hammered drunk in the morning,
and you just strap her in. Crisscross like a boss.
Okay. And then you just got the regular lacrosse.
Well, yeah, you gotta go classic. Yep. I'm old fashioned like that. I'm not into that new school stuff.
Someday some guy's gonna come on here for a selfie.
That's Bobby Runyon Jr., former pro light driver, now turned fan.
Yeah. Bobby, you're a racer turned fan. How is it?
It's a little weird being on this side of the fence. I don't know if I like it as much at all, honestly. It's an amazing spectacle. Honestly, that's the coolest part about it. This fucking race is the biggest race in the entire North America for short course off-road, and to see this many trucks show up, and to see this many people be so in love with an incredible sport, it's beyond me.
So this is your first year as a fan. How are you gonna do it? You gonna go big?
Oh yeah, we're going big. No, we're going big or going home for sure. Well, I'm going home eventually, but my flight doesn't leave till Tuesday. The race ends on Sunday, so I have some recovery time late in there.
Describe Fall Crandon in a few words.
Describe Fall Crandon. Fast, friendly, and fun. There. That's 3 words. Is that perfect? And it rhymes.
Wait.
That's false advertisement.
What?
I love you. We love you.
Yes.
We love you.
Yeah, that's
Come
us.
over and give us a hug and come over here.
Yeah, do you want to come over here?
Crandon.
Okay.
You go ahead. We'll take care of her.
There's a tree right there.
Tell us about Crandon.
I'm from Crandon.
No,
I
yeah.
grew up here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm from California, and I love you guys.
Zydoc. The best part of Crandon is Lake Matanga. I love Lake Matanga.
Does it make you moist?
It makes you moist. And do you know what? My cousin Sherry owns. Shut up.
That's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Kincaid's, Jack Flannery. Yep, that's where it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun. Love you. I love
you.
your videos. Have fun.
Thank you.
Look for it on YouTube.
All right, Bobby. What makes Crandon so special?
It's the history. It's the history of the tracks. You know, I mean, the history behind the track. This town was like built around Crandon. So when you come here, everybody in this town is all about it, right? Everybody is all about motorsport. The only other sport I enjoy is baseball, and baseball fans are great, right? Everybody wants to be there at the same sport. It's the same thing when you come here. Everybody fucking wants to be here. Everybody is pulling for their own driver, and it's all friendly competition the whole time. We might smack a few heads, you know, around, you know, if somebody messes up my driver and everything like that, but we're gonna enjoy ourselves regardless. There's not another facility built like this. It's so purpose-built, 1.25 mile racetrack with a 102 mile an hour corner, jumps that launch you 150 feet. I mean, there's nothing you can do to beat it. On top of the spectators and 60,000 people getting crammed into a 1,600 person town, you just can't beat it. And then sometimes with 50-cent beers, and I mean, that makes me happy. So. But I think that's what makes Crandon so special, is there's nothing else that has the history behind it and is so purpose-built for only this reason, and it's to be the best off-road truck race in North America.
Used to fucking block everybody from coming out here.
Yeah. Dude, that's how mountain
That
bikes
was the
are.
thing too, like I was talking to her since I first
Yeah,
started.
it's like I'm trying to sell a mountain bike.
You gotta make it one.
50%.
There's only a
Somebody's
few.
gonna win. It's gonna be-
There's only a few people that would come out here because they didn't care, and because they've been coming out for a long time, which was Kyle LeDuc and a couple other people that didn't care.
Oh, man,
But
this
Lucas
sucks.
was against it, but not anymore. So it's gonna be some good racing this weekend.
I'm just excited.
The races begin on Friday. For all Midwest drivers, this is a points race. And that includes my good buddy, Keegan Kincaid.
We can try one. No. See, this is an IMH, so this isn't even a light bullet here.
That right there, that's Jeff Kincaid. Multi-time Pro Light champion, multi-time Cup champion, and a legend in his own right.
All right, Catherine.
Yeah.
What's it like to be the wife of a off-road racer?
But off-road legend.
Yeah. What's it like to be the wife of an off-road racer?
It's fun, stressful, but it's pretty cool. Fall Crandon in one word.
In a few words.
I'm gonna do a one.
Okay.
Epic.
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 What makes Crandon so special?
Just the atmosphere. You have your family and your friends and just everyone who really cares about you. They all show up no matter what, no matter the weather, and it's an awesome feeling. So I would say atmosphere.
Did you know what you were signing up for when you decided to date Keegan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you signing up for?
I knew I was signing up for some crazy, kind of anxiety-filled weekends, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Crandon is known for its high speed and its prestige, but what adds to the prestige is the land rush start in Turn 1. Turn 1 is known for getting the best of people. It's the single most exciting turn in all of off-road racing. Mad dash from the land rush start to a turn at 100 miles an hour. Not everyone makes it out, clean cut or pretty, but that adds to the thrill of Crandon.
Kicking One Pro 2, how do you feel?
Rugged radio.
It was nice. It was good. It was right.
I'm not going down. I'm not going down. I'll be the last man standing. The last man standing. You know I'll never bend, I'll never break. I'm the heavyweight with all the answers. I'm the last man standing. I'm the last man standing. I draw a line to the sand 'cause I hope to be the last man. The last man standing.
So we can get all kinds of shitty if you want.
Well, you don't say that while it's videotaping. Come on.
I got so much money it'll make your fucking head spin, bro. I'm fucking dying. In a party.
And he just farted.
Fuck! I'm gonna live forever!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's that's fucking golden.
Night. You going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Night.
Night.
Sharks in there? Dude, it was
Hey.
right fucking
Hey.
there, dude.
Morning.
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 On championship weekend, chair setup is of vital importance. We got to get there early to get the best spot.
Hey, make sure you feel.
For the past couple of years, each race weekend has had a theme. We've had Fiesta,
We're just cruising out here on Mole Lake Reservation. My name's Mark and I'm fat as shit. How you doing?
I'm Mexican,
We like to party.
but I'm actually white.
My butt's wet.
My butt's sore.
Christmas in Crandon,
We got snow underneath our feet, and I got you right here with me. We can do all the things that make it Christmas time. slides, singing out every word to carols that we like. We only get this once a year, and now it's here. Feels like Christmas when we're all in one place. It feels like Christmas, these memories we make. And all the world is wonderful, it's on display to see. It feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas to me.
Fuck! Are we done? Not yet. Just fucking do it. Ah! I love your life. I got this face.
Okay, we got it at the.
Are we done?
Yes.
And this year,
Just as he pans up, he
superhero.
stops with the balls and then goes up. Why not?
We shotgunned a bunch of beers in the
That,
bed of
yeah.
my pickup truck.
Yep.
And I'm number one. You're number two. Bobby Runyon Jr.'s number three.
Bullshit. Just call me King Kincaid because I'm number 4.
I want a fucking rematch. I want a fucking rematch.
You're gonna lose again.
I know I'm not gonna lose again.
You are gonna lose
Again.
to
No,
me.
I'm not.
Bobby.
No, I'm not. No, I'll do it faster.
Bobby, you've been a fan like 30 minutes. How is it?
It's fucking fantastic.
Already. Is it better than being
fantastic?
Is it better than being a driver?
No.
No.
Sorry, guys.
But it's.
Sorry. But you
Hold
know
on.
what? But
You
know
know
what?
what? You guys get paid to
It's
race.
great. It's great to hang out with my friends. Fan
Wow.
friends.
There's just hesitation.
Well,
there.
no, I don't know how to call fans turn friends.
Oh, okay.
We'll ask him. We'll ask him on
Now,
Monday.
now
We'll
you
ask
guys,
him on
like
Monday.
better.
It will ask you on
You guys
Monday.
were my biggest fans. Now you're my best friends.
Given sportsmen like this, I mean, this track. Yeah, a lot of cars going on in the single buggy division. You can see it. Talk about a big picture out front. He's just got to wait.
Count it down. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, how you doing? I'm Mr. Incredible. This is Charles Big Country Fraley. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the Punisher, the Juggernaut. All of them rolled into one. And he's my best friend.
That was really weird. I love it.
Yeah, I'm your hero. Came from nothing, up from zero. They tried to take me out, I'm here though. Yeah, I'm your hero. Yeah, I'm your hero. I'm taking hold, I'll never let go. I'm here to stay, so let the world know. Yeah, 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 'cause I'm your hero. Won't see me giving in or collecting dividends.
Big boy!
Came from nothing, up from zero. They tried to take me out, I'm here though. Yeah, I'm your hero. Yeah, I'm your hero.
Not enough to make it stick, but telling Chad, hey, I am here, buddy. Like, he is all over the back door. moved kind of stalking him for a little while and found a place you could get This track was brutal at the beginning.
Yo, Chad, how you feeling?
Much groomy and
Casey, how you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How drunk are you?
I'm not totally drunk.
But not sober?
I'm not sober. I'm just not sober.
Pick your spot, bud.
I'm going there. Right? Yeah, I'm going there.
Oh, this is legit. Oh, Casey.
Yeah.
You gonna bang?
I hope so.
Good fucking time. That's right.
I'm not sober. Meow.
Mark, how you feeling this morning?
I made peace with God and I'm ready to go.
How many mistakes did you make last night?
Lost count at 5.
Bobby, how you feeling?
Lost count at 5. I don't know, somewhere past 10 tequila I was gone. Feeling pretty good. I like rainy weather, so we got those rainy day vibes. You know, we played it safe, I think, actually. I think I played my cards pretty well. I enjoyed it quite well, and I'm really gonna enjoy tonight when we really pull the cord, you know, and let that thing rip. That's gonna be the ticket.
Oh, it looks like Tommy Bradley's stuck on the starting line. It's going to be a staggered start. You're going to have the West Coast Pro 2s with the higher horsepower engines. They're going to be released, and they are off. Now we have our Midwest Pro 2s through turn number 1. Here's a glimpse here of our...
The hood, but did what you could to try and hold them off in turn 1 second, my friend. Yeah, you know, that was a good race. We didn't actually get a really good hole shot. These guys just opened the door and I just tucked it down low and just run away and try to hide. And I know you just...
The moonlight. I work hard every day for a working man's pay, but I'm letting loose tonight. I think I'm gonna rise up, riding high. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose. Like a freight train off the tracks. Come on up the mountain.
Why do you guys keep coming back to Crandon?
Well, for me, it's the camaraderie. Knowing all the drivers, knowing all my friends, just hanging out, acting like an idiot. It's always a blast.
Friends.
Yeah, friends and good times. Best vacation I ever had.
It's acting like adult children.
No, it's definitely idiots.
Adult children.
It's 100% idiots. Don't listen to him. He's a bigger idiot than the rest of us. We all act like idiots.
No, the best part about it,
mud, trucks, and beer.
Oh, and wild women. Yeah, all that.
How's the food?
Mediocre at best. Just kidding. The chicken wings are absolutely phenomenal.
Get the cheese curds. They're the tits.
Cheese fries are the best.
I will fight you on that. Curds.
Cheese fries.
What kind of chances do you think Keegan has to win the cup race?
I personally guarantee a victory by Keegan Kincaid.
I would say 1 in a million.
He has a really
So you're saying there's a chance?
Thank you.
He has a really good chance of winning.
What was that?
He has a really good chance of winning.
I would say if the rain picks up later in the afternoon, like it's supposed to be forecast, he's got a great chance because Pro 4s aren't going to have as much traction on a wet track as they would dry one.
What about you, Jazz? What kind of chance you giving Keegan? Other than Keegan, who's your pick to win the cup race?
I say Red Bull.
Are you stupid?
Bryce? Menzies?
I would say Johnny Graves, but he hasn't been racing that well this weekend. But I think he's got a little something left. I would say Johnny.
My money's on either Bryce or CJ if it's not Keegan.
Dark horse, RJ Anderson.
You're going RJ?
Going RJ Anderson, dark horse.
I'm going to say something goes wrong with Bryce, and I'm going to pick Kyle LeDuc.
Ooh, good call.
That's a good call. That's a very good call.
I hope you're wrong.
Pick and an interesting choice by Andrew Carlson to run his Polaris Razor Pro 2 versus the Pro 4.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see right behind Andrew Carlson from Loveland, Colorado. Brad Lovell. And then Anflo.
Prizes of the season, Daily Pinnacle. We see him there behind Lovell, rookie, and he has taken some podiums and pushed hard towards the end of this year. He has definitely become one to watch in Pro 2.
It's World Cup time. Pro 2 versus Pro 4. Two-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. The Pro 2s get a head start, but on this day, Pro 4 reigns supreme. Bryce Menzies in his Red Bull vehicle took home the win, the cash, and the cup. Now, just because the race is done doesn't mean the fun stops there. We have a little tradition called Sleeveless Sunday.
Robert, Bobby Runyon, off the Sleeveless Sundays.
I see you in the smoking room. Smell wine and cheap perfume. For a smile that can share the night. It goes on and on and on.
Bobby, you got a cigarette?
What? It's a microphone.
No, I don't.
No,
have a
we.
cigarette.
Sorry, boss.
So what's it like to party in Crandon? You know, it's really a really good time. I really do enjoy it.
What?
Oh shit! What am I watching?
What's it like to party in Crandon?
I mean, I lost count of 11 sleeves, so if that tells you anything. It's hard. It's real fucking hard.
Oh my god.
Chas, what's it like to party in Crandon?
Like fat boys on my back.
All right, Cal, I don't do a lot of selfies, videos, especially for the video, but I had a fucking blast tonight.
Me fucking too, man. This shirt is making me channel my inner Mole Acre, and I'm having a goddamn riot.
My shirt is soaked, and it's not even sweat, it's booze.
Pure alcohol. We just dumped booze all over you tonight.
I got 4 drinks thrown at me tonight.
I had 2 full Bud Lights shaking in my face like a porn star.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Give me a whole cold load in my face.
Good night, Chris.
It's Crandon. Casey, how would you rate your weekend?
I rated it 4 out of 5, almost 5. It was one of the best weekends I've ever had.
What about you, Jazz? Oh, you're dead. It's the last video of the weekend.
Are there any beans left?
Yes, there are.
Yes, there are.
Yes! Now we're talking. I hope I rip ass on you guys and pay back for all the rip ass I got.
This incredible race brings us all together. It's what makes this town and community so special. It's what brings us together. Lifelong friends. It's what brings families together, where you find your first love. It's so guys like Chris Stetsney who do it just because they love it. It's for the workers, the town, everyone. It's for the history, the prestige, and it's important to carry on the tradition. This place, these people, these fans, needs to be seen by the rest of the world. This was the greatest race we've never seen.
Asked this random girl in a monster sweatshirt where the guy that looks like he belongs in a Jurassic Park movie was that, and she's like, down there, sir. Led me right to him.